Hello, plenty going on this week. We started with the spring equinox and we end the week with the clocks going forward. But the weather isn't spring-like at all. In fact, winter is making a return. Heavy rain, hail, thunder, and yes, some of us seeing some snow. The second half of the week into next weekend does look as if it will start to turn a little bit drier. But we start the week with low pressure in control, and that is drawing down cold air. If we follow the isobars, they point all the way out across the Atlantic and up towards Greenland. And the isobars tell us which way the winds are blowing. So these winds bringing down cold air from Greenland. Temperatures in southern Greenland -8, the high on Monday. Now, it won't be quite that cold across the UK, but it's just an indication. This is the source of our air for much of this week. We've had a pretty mild March so far, but just look as these cold winds bring down the bitter air from Greenland. It's going to be a bit of a shock to the system. Certainly it will feel an awful lot colder on Tuesday morning compared to Monday morning, the cold air lasting for most of this week. So yes, it's going to be cold, but actually a fair bit of sunshine around for many of us on Tuesday. There'll be plenty of showers packing into the west. Still some sleet and snow mixed in across Scotland and Northern Ireland. It could be icy here too. The showers mostly of rain across England and Wales, but even here over the hills there could be a bit of snow. Not many showers in the east, a largely dry day, quite a bit of sunshine, but temperatures in single figures and feeling even colder when the showers come along. And then another area of wet weather pushes northwards on Tuesday evening. That'll have some snow mixed in, especially as it hits the colder conditions over the hills of northern England and southern Scotland. But even to low levels, this could provide some snow for Wednesday morning. So that's another area we're keeping a close eye on. It's from this weather front wrapped around an area of low pressure. Will bring pretty wet conditions for much of the day over parts of southern Scotland, northern England, showers in the south and a bitter wind blowing across eastern parts of Scotland and northeast England. Temperatures only 4 or 5 Celsius. Elsewhere, even with a bit of sunshine, we're only looking at 8 or 9 Celsius. It's going to feel quite cold on Wednesday. With that weather front still lingering into Thursday, well, rainfall could start to cause a few problems. But then a little bump in the isobars, a ridge of high pressure toppling slowly towards us. That should bring a dry day by and large across northern Scotland, Northern Ireland on Thursday, and things drying out elsewhere too, although still some rain over northeast England and across East Anglia and the southeast. And still the winds bringing cold air with them. We're only looking at 7 to 9 Celsius for most of us. Those weather fronts finally tend to fizzle out by the time we get to Friday, and then into the weekend. What a big area of high pressure looks like dominating across the UK, settling things down, turning things an awful lot drier. So some spring sunshine may return into the weekend, and it looks largely dry. But it's still going to be pretty cold, and although the nights are now shorter than the days, they'll still be long enough for some nighttime frosts. Gardeners, take note.